So, could it be
Mm.
aliens?
Oh, here we go.
And
And we need, you know what? Hey, add like
Might be aliens.
add some kind of Twilight or some kind of sound effect every time you bring
Got
up
to.
alien.
Got
Every
to.
time I bring up aliens, baby. Every time I bring up aliens. But anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Welcome to the greatest show you've never seen and possibly never heard. I come to you as 1/3 of a trio of blurs, smoother than TresNeches. It is us, the TresNeches. We got Cool Q, Dude the Chef, and me, the Corner Dojo TV makes 3. Please remember to like and subscribe for
All
more
that.
TresNeches and follow us on various social media sites
Mama.
and accounts. And it is listed down below.
Down
That is
Yeah,
below.
make sure you add the
Not for that.
comments too, man. Keep the convo going.
Oh
By
yeah.
all means, yeah. Even
Yeah.
if they're mean.
Because I'm bound to
right.
get mean back. I defend my people.
Even if mean comments, by all means, let us know how you feel in the comments below.
For sure.
Yeah.
How you guys doing, man?
Rocking out. Another day. Don't want to go to work tomorrow, but life.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, work is
Life.
not- That's how I know aliens is true, because aliens is real, because work is not a natural state for human beings.
nah.
I'm sorry.
Uh-uh.
We're supposed to be working.
Not in the capacity that we do it. No.
Yeah,
we're
for sure.
supposed to work. I'm supposed to have a garden and then go kill something and bring it home. That's what I'm supposed to do. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's not supposed to be that. But I'm not supposed to work to make somebody else richer.
And I ain't supposed to be going hunting for 8 hours either. Like
No.
from 8 to 5, I'm hunting.
I just catch one of them. I just go catch it like, boom, and bring it back. Cook it.
Shift
Imagine how
over.
you know how much
Yeah,
time
man.
they probably had together? Like, just
What?
family-wise?
Yeah.
Well,
That's how the population got populating.
Hey, how would you develop language and stuff like that if we were always busy doing other stuff?
Right.
Just saying, man. Yeah, that's how you create
So
a
the
culture.
smart people
You know what I
said,
mean?
they will work for me.
Yeah, so it was like some prehistoric like manager.
Right.
Nah,
You work for me now.
Just some hustler out here who convinced you to say, "Hey, man, this is better for all of us if you go."
Right.
That was the first caveman that could talk.
Right.
Like,
You must listen to him.
So exactly. So you go get the elk, right? You bring it back. How about this?
Bring that brontosaurus leg back over here. We
Bring it
man,
over
I
here.
promise. I'm gonna give you a percentile of that. All right.
All right, man. With laughs comes tears.
Yes.
So first off, man, how could it be? Somebody took my boy from me. Rest in peace to the realest nature of all time, Peewee motherfucking Herman. My guy. Now, I'm older than you guys.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. At the age of 70, my man, Paul Rubin, Peewee Herman. I'm older than you guys. Did you guys watch Peewee's Playhouse back in the day?
I never watched it.
Yes.
Wow.
Never watched it. I heard of it.
Well, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Q?
No, yeah, I've seen it before. Bits and pieces. Because we used to get reruns. So you know what I mean?
Yeah. So okay, what's your childhood age range? What would you like, Barney?
Brown Barney.
Man, we used to make fun of Barney was popping. Sesame
Yeah.
Street been on since the
Sesame.
Forever.
Yeah, Dragon Tales,
Blue's
Clifford.
Clues, and all that. Yeah,
Blue's Clues.
Hey,
Face with Nick.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Nick,
you guys like
right?
Blues. Okay, I bet. So that would be like this would be like
Dollar Island type stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, remember when? What's your boy name? Was it Tom? What's some Blues Clues? Was it Tom? What's his name?
There was a few of them, but the first one was what's it?
The one who dipped on
name?
everybody and showed back up during quarantine.
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
Oh.
I ain't gonna
Man,
count.
y'all not even real.
Hey man,
You don't even like it.
man,
You don't
that was
even
a
like
long-
your
hey, look,
childhood heroes.
I
was a
partake
long
in a lot of
time ago, man.
activities.
I'm sorry.
I've lost.
Well, I'm sorry. Okay, for me growing up, Pee Wee's Playhouse was literally. I'm talking about. I'm in the generation where everybody was outside. So literally, we all outside playing. There's no life on the inside. Barely everybody could afford to have a Nintendo or something like that. So we all outside. You know what I'm saying? Playing in the dirt, in the PJs or whatever. Boom. Certain time hit. Pee Wee's Playhouse on. Everybody disappeared. Everybody run back in the house, and we all watching Pee Wee Herman. This was Pee Wee Herman was freaking like gigantic around this time.
Yeah.
And then everything kind of fell apart when he got caught up in the
being freaky, being a freaky man.
You some freaky ass nigga.
Hey, hold on. Wasn't he in one of those types of theaters though?
Yeah, he was in it, but he wasn't like watching Magic Veggie Tales. He was in there watching like a straight up.
That's what I'm saying. Because I want to say they had like actual adult theaters that you could go and watch partake.
Facts. And this was back in the day, so it was literally like that.
So what did they expect people to do?
Right.
Watch and take notes.
You know, about your boy though. I'm not sure if it's true. I ain't do too much of my homework, but what's up with the pedophilia?
Nah,
nothing's going on with that.
Nothing. Pee Wee Herman was never. They would have crucified him back then.
All right.
Yeah. So I heard it was a rumor. I don't know how true it is. So
so I wanted to check that before I give him the rest in peaceness.
Nah. I wouldn't even bring him up if he was like that. Pee Wee, because he did movies after that. He was still doing stuff. He was in Blow. He was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie. He was like one of the main. Like I didn't even recognize him at first. He was the one who got his arm chopped off and all that stuff like that. He was even in the What We Do in the Shadows TV show that's out right now. He played that same character because he was like a vampire and stuff like that, whatever. But that's first of all, that's a great show. Y'all should really check it out.
He was also in one of the movie that I'll credit to actually make a parody of superheroes. What was the one that was with? Ben Stiller.
It was. I love that movie.
I know.
I do too. And that's why.
It was Kale. It got Kale. It's a movie.
Yeah, Kale was in it too.
It's Mystery Men.
Yeah, I was just about to say that the movie was Mystery Men, and
I didn't know Kale was in that.
Yeah, that was like one of the first films he was able to get into after Nickelodeon.
No. But it's not. But I'm telling you, okay, he had other movies, bro.
Yeah, of course.
He was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That was before that. That was a big movie.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Kale though. We were talking about Kale. Yeah.
Oh, because
I ain't know Kale was in that joint.
Oh, have you ever seen Mystery Man? Oh, okay. Well, first of all,
put on your list.
Pee Wee Herman. Nobody cares about her.
Y'all told me to check out Judge Dredd, and I did. So I'm gonna watch.
Did you like
it, man? I liked it for what it was. I like the newer one a little better though.
Yeah, the newer one is the better one. Fire.
Yeah, versus the which one I showed you? Is just the Stallone one. Yeah. I mean,
you saw how the difference between that too.
I did see the difference, but I think I was happy I saw the Stallone one first though to give me a little bit of a backdrop. I believe they put a little bit more of the story part of it into the Stallone one.
More lore was in the first one. But then more of who Dredd was as
the action came in the new, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But no, Mystery Man is super slept on. Like I said, once again, first of all, rest in peace, Pee Wee Herman, get that off the screen.
Yeah.
You guys don't care. But
come on, man.
R.I.P. that man.
Mystery Man is a dope movie because if it came out now, Mystery Man would have blew the freak up. Because back then nobody really it wasn't understood, but like now like it's a parody on superheroes, but I think it's also a comic.
Yeah, I think it was that moment when the parodies come because also the Tick. A lot of people, I don't know if y'all remember that or not.
Yeah, I remember the Tick. Yeah,
I saw the live action too. I saw the live action, both live action series.
Didn't they have a show too? Yeah, the show too.
Yeah, it had 2 live action shows and a cartoon.
Yeah, it was good. I mean,
but is Mystery Men like? Is it in the same realm of Blank Man?
This power. There's actual people have powers in this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I would say as far as the setting is similar to Kick-Ass minus the blood. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, it is. That's a very good matter of fact, low key. If you want to, you probably could put them in the same world, even though Kick-Ass is still kind of like a Batman-y type world where like is more crazy people and mafia versus people with actual powers. But it's like if you took all the worst powers that you can think of, like all the worst powers of My Hero Academia, and put them in. I know you probably. I'm saying you still ain't saying that one either, but I'm saying like if you took like all the worst powers, okay, like Peewee Herman, like Paul Rubens, his character, he was called I think it's called the flatulent, something like that, and his power, like his whole story was that one day he was walking down the street as a kid, and he walked past his old gypsy woman, and he farted, but then blamed it on her. So when he farted and blamed it on her, she cursed him. That she was like, so from now on, that whoever smelt it dealt with it. Basically, you're gonna be the one who always farts. So he was precise with his joint. Like he could shoot you from like across the block with it and knock you out with it. It's like that. It had like it was the characters they had was like the bowler.
The bowler. Like I think hers was she had a curse of bowling ball that had like the skull of her dad in it or something like that. It's like, this is wild.
But you can throw that joint and it'll fly around and like destroy stuff.
That's crazy.
And then he had Kale's character was this. I can tell you these things.
He's supposed to be invisible or something like that.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be invisible, but it's not gonna spoil anything. He's supposed to be invisible, but he can only be invisible when nobody's watching.
So he just can't turn invisible. So if he's invisible, if somebody laid contact on somebody and say that he's not there,
if
but
they notice him, he's visible. He's visible.
So if they see something like floating around and they're like,
he literally can't turn invisible while people are looking at him.
Oh, okay. So you got to go in the bathroom and turn invisible. Okay.
Yeah, something like that. But so nobody believes in it because he can't turn invisible in front of them. Then you had the I think it's the Raja or something like that. Instead of throwing knives, he throws forks and spoons.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait, kitchen utensils.
He don't throw knives though. Even though he's super accurate with it, like if he was throwing knives, he'll just be like it's just like bullseye. But he can only throw spoons and forks.
Them forks hurt.
But it's like in retrospect, I always liked it, but it of course it tanked. It's a Ben Stiller movie. Of course. It tanked in the movie theaters, but it was good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
absolutely.
Moving on, these guys have no empathy or sympathy for.
Yo, come on, man.
for
Meet me at the crossroads
of a childhood legend.
Round of applause for Peewee Herman, man.
Hey, man, come on.
So we're gonna go ahead and move right into. We're gonna go ahead and move right into going or not going, because apparently. Peewee Herman going off into heaven means nothing to the nation. Going or not going. All right. So the rumors are swirling about Gal Gadot seemingly confirming that we're getting a trilogy to the controversially mid Wonder Woman franchise with Patty Jenkins back in the director's seat. I wrote this so I can say how I feel. That even though we've been promised an entire DCU reboot by James Gunn leading the charge. Now, my question to the Neches is, would you want to see another Wonder Woman movie with Patty Jenkins at the helm? And is it over for Gal Gadot, even in alleged producer capacity? My question to you guys is going or not going?
Because they are going to be pushing for another Wonder Woman movie, I would be not going for them to have one at all. But because they are going to have one, I am going for her to still be Wonder Woman. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I would say I don't mind as long as they don't do no goofy stuff like they did with the second film, bro.
Yeah,
it was terrible.
Like, first one was definitely. I like the first one a lot.
The first one was cool, but it was mid.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
It wasn't great.
It wasn't great. I agree. It wasn't great.
No.
It was good. It was good.
But I think compared to other DC properties that were coming out that weren't Batman, I think we were just happy to see a film that was okay. I can sit down and watch it at least without getting too irritated. I think that's how it went. And then the second film came out.
The second one was I'm talking about super disappointed.
Yeah.
In the last Wonder Woman movie. That's why I don't want Patty Jenkins anywhere near this. I don't understand why they want to bring her back for this. Like,
I mean,
maybe
she'll learn from it.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, first of all, I doubt many directors don't read the source material.
They're not reading this shit. I think they look at the pictures and be like, I want her to wear this gold thing or whatever. That she wore. That whole outfit was for no fucking reason.
No, and then let's the whole Steve Trevor body swap thing. Yo, that man got abused and didn't even know. Like seriously, the dude body he took over.
Yeah,
got to sleep with Wonder Woman. He did all kinds of his life was on the line, and he just woke up like
that man was gay. What if he was gay and she made him sleep with a woman that he didn't even want to do it. Even that now, if he was straight, he might have woke up and be like, okay. He might have been. But no. And then it's Amazon. So it probably hurt. It had to hurt. There's no way that doesn't hurt. She's bulletproof.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know how it come.
I don't know. It might be hard on the outside and gushy on the inside.
Hey, I was gonna say that. It might be, I don't know, man. Like, what if she's like in like some kink stuff and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna choke you. Like, hey man, I don't know, man. You kind of strong, you know.
Break my neck.
And then with Maxwell Lord, the Maxwell Lord thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Look,
the whole wish thing, it was dumb.
It was so many issues with that because at first it was he could only make people do stuff. He had to like touch them. I forgot how. Yeah, he had to get them to do it.
He was a genie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had to ask him a question. They had to ask him for a wish. He was like a living monkey's paw. Basically, you ask me for it, and then I'm gonna give you what you want, but it's gonna be actually what I want. Or whatever. And I'm
for anybody who hasn't seen him, which I watch it if you just want to watch how bad it is. But Pitch Meetings did a fun video on that one. I say everybody go watch that one.
I recommend not watching it. Don't give them any
save yourself the embarrassment.
Yeah, I don't want her back. I don't even know Shorty. I don't want her back because I was like, no, that was really, really bad. That was really bad.
It's about the director.
The director, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, facts. Gal Gadot was fine as Wonder Woman. I'm cool with her being Wonder Woman.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people when they first casted her, people had issues with it. It was like because she was from the Fast and Furious universe. I'm not, and I was like, I didn't have a problem. I'm like, because usually they're gonna bulk her up. She's not gonna come in there super skinny because she was skinny as heck at first.
Yeah.
But like now, like even how they treated Cheetah, like
man, that was terrible.
That was bad.
I don't
like even the build up to her becoming Cheetah, like it just like
it was just I want to be an apex predator, and all of a sudden she's Cheetah's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Out of all the cats, Cheetahs is like
mid tier at best.
Like why not have her have an obsession with cheetahs all the way up until she turns into a cheetah? She could have been upset. Like you could have seen like leopard print of a cheetah print or something like around the office. Maybe she looked at like something that tie her in with cheetahs. She's an apex predator and he turns her into a cheetah. Why didn't she just turn into a cheetah?
Or just take the silliness of the comic. She's just a chick in a cheetah costume. I can deal with it. I can live with that. It's a comic book film.
Find some old cheetah god artifact or something that no. When it spills in the skin or something. I don't get it.
I was gonna say too close to Catwoman with Halle Berry. Nah, man, we good with the
yeah, I forgot about that.
Dang, Catwoman. That was bad. It's a lot of bad cat movies.
Oh yeah.
They have a bad track record. First of all, I mean, all right, boom. Just to stick on the subject. One, I wouldn't mind seeing Gal Gadot come back as Wonder Woman. But James Gunn has already said that we're doing a hard reboot on the DCU, which they absolutely need. They need direction.
Yeah.
So to bring her back and exclude everybody else looks weird. Especially,
well, I don't think this gonna be a part of the. This one might not be a part of the new DCU though, right? Because they didn't say it was gonna be separate.
They cannot make another movie that's not part of it. That's crazy.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense because then you're like, it's all. I don't know. First of all, maybe okay, humor me. Maybe we don't do a DCU. Just keep these movies separate. Let them be their own thing.
They want to tie it all in like Marvel.
But I know, but it's unnecessary. Like we don't have to.
This is my thing. You can do both.
Oh,
you can do the DCU, have some things tie in, but it doesn't have to be a through line. It doesn't have to be like we're leading up to Apocalypse or something like that, right? It can literally be that these characters exist in this world, just like comics,
in the same world,
and they're doing something that the other people have nothing to do with.
Yeah,
and you don't have to say like this.
That's how it used to be in the TV show. Someone make a special guest in that episode because they need that. They need that person for whatever this issue is. Know what I'm saying?
And then move on.
Move on.
In fact, the best show that ever did that I remember growing up was watching the '94 Spider-Man cartoon.
Mm.
When you got your cameos, they may do a couple episodes, and then after that,
they're gone. Yeah,
that's it. And it's back to the regularly scheduled program. They can do that, but they try to follow. First of all, Marvel not even following their old way of doing it. So you don't have to stick with that. You're right. They can stop trying to do like we're trying to make this giant universe thing and just have individualized stories that tie in somewhere, but doesn't. It's like in the background, like Batman exists. People can mention Batman. People can mention Superman. Just the mere mention of them means there is a universe, but they do not have to tie in. Wonder Woman has plenty of villains.
Yeah.
That she can deal with. All those gods that she can deal with them. Batman has plenty. Because like right now, like when you just the piggyback on what you were saying, like the idea of her like coming back, like Gal Gadot coming back right now, they already have a separate Batman.
Yeah.
Like right now they have a separate Batman and they're still trying to go with universe Batman. So they have a Elseworld. Now they can do Elseworld. Explain Elseworld. Same way that Marvel put out a whole bunch of vignettes explaining things so people can get an understanding. They can do the same thing with DC. On Warner Brothers, what we do a whole bunch of specials on their joint and have like even little commercials that explain what Elseworld means. So you can have Elseworld tales like with the Joker. You can have all these different stuff, and then you can have some type of main continuity going somewhere.
Yeah, I can see that.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah, not at all.
No.
Some type of clarity.
I'm done with Patty Jenkins.
You're one and done, man. You're one and done.
I'm done. It's a lot of these. If I knew like it, because that was really bad. The first one wasn't that great. I know people liked it. I know some people loved it. I thought the first one was okay. It was the same way to me as like the first Captain America.
Yeah,
it was okay. It wasn't great. It was okay to me.
Yeah,
I could be wrong, but to me,
I would just say it's even if it's just mid, it's one of the better DC films to come out in the last few years.
Hey, that's crazy.
Yeah. It is crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
True.
All right. Moving on to some other things that are crazy. Freaking insane. Over the weekend, recently crowned Black King of Twitch and YouTube streamer Cenat was detained along with members of the collective AMP after causing chaos in Union Square with an impromptu flash mob-esque giveaway, where he promised his fandom of 20 million that he would pass out free PS5s and gift cards, unbeknownst to the NYPD, the mayor, city councilmen, or street cleaners, causing thousands of children ranging from the ages of 7 to 17 and some grown folk to crowd in mass, unrestrained, and unorganized, which led to an assumed thousands of dollars in property damage and injuries surrounding stores and workers. This pandemonium lasted for hours and made national news. Kai is set to be charged with inciting a riot, which can carry anywhere between a simple misdemeanor or a felony. Fellas, let's discuss, was Kai to blame for the chaos, or was this just a simple well-meaning mistake?
if DT ain't gonna be blamed for Jan 6,
Yeah.
let my man make it.
Donald Trump is literally in court. He just got put in court.
It just happened. Come on,
just
man.
now.
And the stakes are a lot lower here.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So okay. Are you guys in sync in feeling like that this is not that big of a deal?
No, I think it's definitely a deal. It's not a big deal. Like, it's definitely a deal because we gotta understand. Yes, damage was done. Probably injuries may have occurred. I've seen some clips of people stealing certain things. All type of stuff was going on with that. I would say too, New York or whoever district he was in at that time.
Yeah.
Why they not paying attention to one of the biggest names in the world when he's speaking? Y'all got eyes and ears and watching Facebook and Instagram and everything else. You see, he said we having a giveaway on this day. Whatever he said, he's going to do it.
Yeah.
Y'all not taking that serious?
I know what I think right now. I'm about to go ahead and like tighten my belt up, tuck my shirt in, and walk out my front door and tell these kids to get the fuck off my lawn because I'm old right now and I'm like y'all crazy.
Yeah,
he has 20 million followers.
Yeah,
that's 20 million children or children and adults, right? Who follow him and listen to what he's saying. And he's giving out one of the things that is one of the hardest things to get is a PS5 right now, and they're expensive. So they're already expensive and they're very hard to get, and they've been very hard to get for years. Facts. And he's saying, I'm going to give them out for free in New York City in Union Square, and didn't tell nobody and thought that this wasn't going to be some type of craziness out here.
He'll get a slap on the wrist, though. He'll be all right.
Slap!
My man just trying to
ass.
He's trying to keep his he just trying to keep his followers up, man. He's just doing the American thing. Are you here to keep my man from experiencing the American dream, from being able to give his people what they want? Is that what we're saying here? Is that what's going on?
With a big ass American flag.
Right. This is the American way.
First of all, it's like, okay, first of all, they're going to throw the book. They're going to throw the book, the shoe, the library, the librarian at this moment. They're going to burn Cenat. You think not? We got Mayor Eric Adams. Eric Adams. First of all, bro, already, hold on. Already, I looked up, when I first saw it, I looked at the charge for like inciting the riot. They bumped it up. They start talking about felonies when the actual inciting a riot is a misdemeanor. It was just supposed to be a misdemeanor that carries like maybe a few months to a year max, right? They bumped it up to a felony because they are going to try to burn him. And he's absolutely going to get sued. They're going to sue the fuck out of him.
Oh yeah,
not just him.
He's going to pay the fines. He's going to pay the fines. He's going to pay the whatever he got. He's going to at least come up with probably at least $1 million or more in all this. However, he'll get probation probably, and he'll be out.
Yeah, he got to do a fundraiser. You know, an event.
Maybe if he donate to Eric Adams, he might get off of it.
Drewski is his lawyer, man. He's good.
Actually, you know what though? You might be right though, because all right, the police captain came out and he was on Cenat ass because the kids that was out there were attacking. They were not only were they causing like damage, they were attacking police officers too. Yeah. So the captain was not for it. The commissioner was not for it. But then Eric Adams comes out and blames the parents.
Here we go.
That was some wild shit to do. You gonna blame the parents?
I mean, at the end of the day, if I feel like you're gonna blame the celebrity for saying he's gonna have a giveaway, and your child want to get up and do this, why not put blame on both of them? Why your child feel like it's okay for him to be 8-9 years old and run out in the streets? They go find this man.
You a kid.
Yes, you don't know better. Like, okay, let's put it.
I thought better.
All right. Tell me a situation where if your parents found out, you would have got the brakes beat off you.
Oh yeah,
But
those situations happen. Those
look,
situations happen.
We as young men who are we're out there in the streets, we risked getting shot, arrested,
yes,
all for the sake of draws at times. Now we're talking about PS5s on the line. So,
a PS5 in 2023 when fucking double stacks and fucking Wendy's is like $7 or some shit like that up in New York. Like I want this PS5, and not even just that, it's a lit moment. He did it on a Friday. School was out. It's in the summertime on a Friday, and a famous person is saying, "I'm gonna meet you guys randomly in Union Square today, and I'm bringing you PS5s and gift cards. I know everybody gonna be there. We showing up."
Yeah.
Same things happened for Tickle Me Elmos back in the 2000s. Y'all calm down.
Nothing, but see, the thing about it is when you had the Tickle Me Elmo, they had security.
Yeah.
Kai did
he had security. He just didn't have his security.
For him.
Yeah, he was cool.
He said, "I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going because he did, and he left.
Yeah.
Because you know why he left? Because it was dangerous out there.
And then he showed up at his hotel when he got released.
That's what I'm saying. So like the fact of it is that he knew it was dangerous. Mad stuff happened. You even got a girl out there now. The girl that was up on the on the light pole or whatever. She called him. Now she calling assault. She's saying that the people editing the video and they're not showing the parts where she's trying to keep people off of her. So people was touching her. That's what she's saying. She's rescinding her consent and saying that like, yo, she did not let these people do all this stuff. They was doing extra, even though she was up there. She said that she got up there and she was going to twerk because that's what she do for her content or whatever, right? But then it got people coming up there. First of all those weren't even grown men. Those are some children, like smacking on her butt and stuff like that, whatever. So now people was touching her, and now she put a post out talking about that. She's like, it was some assault. So she coming for Kai.
But why he got to pay for that?
Hey,
yeah, because somebody else can't when I pursue him. The fuck, what's going on?
Yo, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you guys are arguing with me on this fact. I'm so glad. I'm just saying. And the thing about it is this. Like, remember back in the day, a long time ago, you probably don't remember. You guys are young, I'm old, whatever. I got gray hairs all over. Puff Daddy was a young party promoter. He said, then he basically had a party where basically something happened, or a fire or something broke out or whatever,
someone died,
and the people couldn't get out of the place because it was improperly set up, and they got trapped in the doors, and people lost their life.
Trampled,
He's responsible for that. The people who are running the thing are responsible for whoever gets injured. That's why you can't do certain stuff like that. If you have a PlayStation and gift card giveaway, you get permits and you set up at least a set. There was nobody even got anything. Nobody got a PlayStation.
So how about this? When they dropped this Freaknik documentary, not near a guy should get in trouble for touching a lady. Not near a female should get in trouble. It should all be the dudes who threw the parties. It should be, why not? They threw the party.
Both of them get in trouble. Both of them get in trouble for that. Now, if you're at a party and that happen, now actually the Freaknik on the street, you're not responsible for that. But when somebody shows up to a location that you tell them to show up for, and they listen to you, and then something happens, you're responsible for that.
Is that the same thing? Like I said, we have a Freaknik on Peach Street in Atlanta at 8:00, and they flood it, and then people get assaulted.
If a girl gets sexually assaulted at that party that you threw, I promise you, the police talking to you too.
I would say, because here's my only issue. It's like, okay, if we throw a party, let's say you just happen to throw this party and this something happens. Let's say there's a fight. Yeah. And let's say two fellas just get into it and they just start scrapping, but that turned and they hurt somebody else.
Yes.
That should be on them. Hey, look, they not affiliated with me.
You're right. You know how it becomes your problem? if you're not properly set up, if you take care of everything that you're supposed to take care of, then you should be in the clear. But if you threw a party or we set up an event, no security. We don't check nobody at the door. We don't ask for no ID.
But if security is there and we do everything we do,
you're in the clear. That's why certain places still be like functioning now because they did everything they could.
Yeah, they had permits and stuff.
Yeah, they did not do. Cenat is wrong. If people out here,
he's wrong for not telling the powers of be, but
I give him
for the actions of other people, man,
you can't
control somebody responsible for that, man.
You cannot control everybody. You're absolutely correct, but you can control where they at. You told them to meet. This would have never happened if you did not say come to Union Square in New York. All them kids would have been in other boroughs in DC. They would have been in the Bronx, Brooklyn, in Manhattan. Well, they probably wasn't in Manhattan. They would have been in Harlem, whatever. They would have been all over the boroughs. They would have never been in Union Square if Cenat hadn't got on his Twitch stream and said, "Hey, meet me here. We're gonna pull up with I think 2-3 SUVs. The whole AMP crew gonna be out here, and we giving out PlayStation 5." What did he think was going to happen if this was successful? This is New York, right? Got a shorty out here right now with a skull across her lip right now, telling people to get the fuck out of New York. She's saying, "This is New York," and you give 50 people. Let's say he bought 50 PlayStation 5s. You think them 50 motherfuckers making it home with them PlayStation 5s?
Hey, it's up to you.
I'm just saying,
it's up to them.
But that's what's gonna happen. You say it's up to him.
At the same time, though.
But if I left the Oprah show with the new Benz and I get robbed at the red light,
it's not Oprah's fault, right?
I promise you.
It's not the lottery people's fault that people come pick up their check when they showing their face and they get robbed. It's not their fault.
That's a. First of all, anybody who win the lottery, that's a clear setup. I don't want to know. You ain't gonna know my name.
But you can at least provide some way for this young person. This child that we keep forgetting, these aren't adults, these are children, to get a PlayStation 5 and make it home safe. They got to get on a train with a PlayStation 5 in New York City.
Hey, little homie, I hope you know how to throw hands, bro.
Right. You want this 5? You gonna get these 5 to the face.
You're right.
How bad you want this 5? Slap.
Cenat is going to get sued by all them store owners who got their stuff destroyed. We had kids out there spraying fire extinguishers.
Got the money.
They was throwing off explosives. It was fireworks, but it was explosives. They got the police officers they got pictures of all these kids' faces. These kids are going to go to jail. They already
let them kids right now. Kai's gonna be okay though. Them kids going to jail. Cool. No, Kai's gonna be okay. Probation and fines is what he's getting.
Man, y'all let the kids go, man.
Mark my words. It's 7 o'clock, August 6th, 2023 on the East Coast. Cenat is going to fucking jail, bro. He's going to jail. It may only be for like. Or maybe he gonna go to jail for like a month, a week, or whatever.
He served his time already. When they just booked him, that was a time.
That was over. All right, we're gonna double back to that later because Cenat, you fucking wrong. JoJo said so. I'm telling you.
Hey, Chef is rocking with you.
Hey, these PlayStation giveaways off my lawn.
We understand.
I'm peeking through the blinds.
How crazy their kids are for following these people.
I'm peeking through the blinds. Get your black ass off my lawn.
I'm calling the cops.
Hey,
come on. All right, anyways, man. I'm not going.
Go on, man.
They going. I'm not going because I promise you this. If this was Cenat, your child, you would have been going to fuck off on Kai. Like,
I would have been beating my child.
I've been like, what is wrong with you, kid? What you doing about that?
No. If Kai was your kid,
Kai was my kid.
You'd be fine. You'd be fine with what he did.
I'll be like, son, your checkbook open. Write this check.
Pave the way.
Write this check, son, and make it right for these people.
You lying. You lying. All right, let's get to some. Speaking of lies, let's get into headline news.
Dum, 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 dum.
All right.
Come on. Lily, no, bro. Come on.
She ain't did nothing. Nobody told me that.
Recently, pop singer / rapper Lizzo has been hit with a lawsuit from former dancers, depicting her as a fat shaming. I need to finish writing. She's a fat shaming.
Sorry, man. Take your time. Take your time.
She's basically, all right, I'm gonna have freestyle as boom. She's a fat shamer, and allegedly she's out here making her dancers eat bananas out of hoo-has. Now, recently Lizzo has been in the news because she's getting sued by former dancers who was already fired or at least released. At the time of the lawsuit, they've been gone. They were from a reality show that she had. It was called Watch Out for the Big Girl, where she was hiring overweight dancers for her backup dancers for her. Yo, wait, I'm back.
Plus size, man. Plus size.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey,
plus size queens, BBWs.
The BBWs, the BBBW, the backup big beautiful women. That was backing up. It was backup dancers. They backup dancers. The BBBWs. All right. So basically, like I said, and they basically they are suing her because for multiple, actually, it's multiple dancers, and they're suing her, I think, for different reasons. But a lot of other, and then it's become.
But all these suits came out at the same time.
They all together.
Yeah,
they
all
had
did,
the same Lord. Yeah, but it also is like they also have like a couple of people who like kind of backing up the dancers for Lizzo's they cooperate in the story, and also they also speaking to her off camera antics. Like this, they had one girl I just saw today, on one of the TikTokers. They had one of her videos up where she auditioned for the show, and when in the audition they kind of ask you to give like a little packet of like your information to like show like kind of like who you are as a person, and this is also speaking to Lizzo as a person right here because the girl was also a performer and a rapper or something like that, or a singer. And she had a video that she put in her packet to show like what she's been up to. And in the video, there is a video of her in a classroom, and she's like, there's like those kids in the classroom or something like that, and then it turns into a disco, and then the song goes into the video like that, right? That same video that she did when she got turned down by Lizzo on it because of, I forget what the reason was, but when they turned that down, she looks and see the video that Lizzo just put out not too long ago where it was like, in a minute, I'm gonna see the whatever the heck that misses, right? That video treatment was literally the same video that she took. She took Lizzo stole that girl's video after they told that she couldn't be a dancer and put it in her video.
Welcome to the industry.
Fact.
Welcome.
That's the industry. That's the industry, but it still does not make her a good person. Yeah.
The stories are wild though. Like when you hear about the Amsterdam story and everything, did you read up on that one?
I didn't. What happened with that?
So allegedly,
it's all alleged.
There's some kind of a banana show.
And, the sex show.
Yeah. And apparently,
I did hear that.
Lizzo they felt some of the dancers were forced to actually, pressured into eating the banana out of.
All right, chef. All right.
Yeah. You see that?
I'm just proud people. Don't cancel me for my beliefs.
Yeah. Again, allegedly. These young ladies had to eat the banana out of the sex worker. You know, it's just typical stuff. You know,
made them touch titties, all that stuff, right? And the main one who was complaining about that was the Well, okay, can't say made. Because
hold on.
It could be implied, though. It was implied.
I'm in lawyer mode, so I'm just catching every word, and I'm just trying to make sure. I'm
in lawyer mode. This is my whole situation right here. Okay, so these are the things that was alleged. We have the situation where they was talking about Lizzo. Basically, she had them. They auditioned for the show. They got picked on the show, and then after the show, she made them. Now she did do this. This is what they said she did. He had them do a 12-hour fucking audition
again.
After they got picked.
Yeah.
They made them go through a 12-hour. First of all, that's fucking torturous. To do that for 12 hours, dancing for 12 hours, and you BBBW? That's too much.
Is it a crime?
Is it a crime?
I don't know. We'll have to look into some workers' rights law. So we will get back to you on that particular statement.
You know what, though? You're right. I'm sorry. It could be a crime, sir. Yes, sir. It could be a crime.
To make you audition twice?
No. For 12 fucking hours?
Yes, to make you do cruel
12 hours straight
work.
Yeah, 12 hours straight. Old girl said she soiled herself because she couldn't go nowhere.
That's already you already got 2 violations. You didn't get your hour lunch break after 8 hours, and or did you get your 2 30 minutes? So
lock her ass up. Lock her ass up now.
Hold on, I gotta drop this bomb. Hold on, get the shots ready. I gotta drop this bomb.
Lock her ass up.
On my boy, even though I like him, good comedian, but Eric Spears, man, he couldn't wait for this. He couldn't wait.
I forgot about Aries, bruh.
He couldn't wait for this. And then my thing is, bro, with that whole comedy skit that had happened with Tiffany, bro, you can't say anything, bro.
No,
don't say nothing before they get back on your head.
I would have been quiet.
What are you doing? Like what are you doing?
He just brought back attention to himself. They was already
playing for no reason. We forgot he was around, and then he did do that stuff.
But all right, okay, look. So the shorty who was complaining about that was the one I believe is they say her name was like Miss Davis. Well, it's 2 of them named Davis, and another one was another name. But she was saying that basically they had the long audition, but he was like, okay, boom, they charged that to the game. This is just more so speaking to the character of like the pressure on like the environment of this area that they was coming into, and then they said she basically soiled herself. And she also said she was wilding too because she was like she's Christian, but she was over there like witnessing to everybody like almost every day. One of the dancers was a virgin. She basically outed her as a virgin and kept pushing, you know what I'm saying, old girl's virginity on everybody, saying you should be like this, you should be like that. This is all going on in the area. But so this is also speaking to her character because when they go to Amsterdam, which they were saying that Lizzo was already talking about this in a previous radio station interview, where she was talking about this, the whole banana joint. She wanted to go see that. So they went there. She said that she wanted to go there, and then they corroborated to say that they actually went there to the spot. So they get there, and you with basically like the only person who's going to hire you, because this is crazy, and this may sound foul, but it's fucking true. When it comes to dancers, they do not have a lot of big, beautiful women dancers. Backup dancers. They do not have that. Only market
modeling, all that stuff.
Yeah. So basically, when you have like backup dancers as a job, and you trying to get these jobs, the only real market for that right now is probably maybe Beyonce in a video or something like that, or Lizzo.
Or Rihanna's modeling joint for like her clothing.
Exactly. You got that. But like in a high market, but in the market that they basically Lizzo's sitting in, she's the business.
Yeah.
Right. So I compare her in this situation, but not necessarily in the allegations, to like a Harvey Weinstein. Now, everybody was talking about Harvey Weinstein, and nobody was sitting there saying, like, well, they could have just left. They didn't have to be an actor. They could have got a regular job. Nobody's not saying that unless you want to get fucking demolished online.
That's
people saying
that should be an option.
But take Harvey Weinstein out and place Lizzo ass in there, and everybody saying, well, they didn't have to fucking stay there. They could have just left. There was no pressure. The whole pressure.
Yeah.
If you don't do what the fuck Lizzo says, you gotta go. Allegedly.
And that's even a dumb argument for when people say stuff like that, because it's like they don't even tell their boss right now to go do whatever.
Facts.
They feel that pressure.
But they don't do this. You know what I'm saying? They won't tell someone was in our shoes, right?
Yeah.
And their boss, right, is going a certain way about a situation.
Yeah.
Only a few ways you could go about it, right? HR, calling them out, whatever the case may be. How many times
and hoping that something actually happens.
Right. How many times you actually see that though?
Know Rarely, if ever.
But see, those situations right there are people working for like their livelihood, right? In the situation with Lizzo, not only are you working for your livelihood, this is your dream. Yeah. So you don't want to lose your dream. So the last thing you want to do is to complicate things, or we don't even know how the environment was, because it could have been a situation they seen other people getting sent home for less. So okay, boom, I gotta do what Lizzo say. So we go to a goddamn spot where they basically dance. This is all like assumed, of course, but like you go to a spot where they got somebody, all this sexual stuff going on. Lizzo's feeling it, probably drinking, probably having a good time. Everybody else having a good time. Why you not having a good time?
Yeah.
Maybe you're a downer. Maybe you're just not cut out for this life. Maybe you should go home. That's how those are the type of thoughts that you get put in your head when you're dealing with somebody of that much power who has control over your dream.
I mean, they also alleged stuff like that with Tyler Perry and having people having to stay on his compound during that's not normal work conditions.
He's still working. I think they still working during his writer's strike.
See?
He is the writer.
Well, he is the writer.
He's the writer. He one of the actors. He's the director.
He's a director.
He ain't no writer strike for Tyler Perry, man.
Matter of fact, the only thing they probably not even SAG.
Nope.
They probably not even freaking SAG.
I can see TP being some anti-union type of guy. Like, nah, we a family, which I hate that at the job.
We gonna finish this whole damn movie today. We not gonna wait no week if the sun goes down.
John Singleton was like that in certain instances. Like, we're gonna get this, you know what I'm saying, cut out. We're gonna get this going. But
nah, Chef.
Everything. I don't agree with everything we got going on with Lizzo.
However, I'm talking about with Tyler Perry. The Tyler Perry thing is a little different from John Singleton, because Tyler Perry will have you do a whole movie in a week.
Yeah, but did he do that with hold on? What was that one he dropped on Netflix?
That cost
like dead in like 2 weeks.
Bro, you can't do doing a whole movie in a week. It's like you doing that for like school.
Maximizing the money.
Production movie. You need time. You gotta go. Somebody flub their line. He be like, "Bumper, we gonna keep it. Keep going."
Hey, this is why the quality is where it is. It's all good.
But he's still getting paid. So who is it working for? Who is it working for?
They had dude in the background of the movie. I forgot what movie it was. The dude was in the background. He was drinking.
Straight air going hard. Yo,
he was
acting for his life. Eating off an empty plate.
Anyway, but not to let Lizzo off the hook, right? Because this is all assumption, right? Because to be honest, right now it seems like it's sue a motherfucker time again.
Oh yeah, it's always that.
Yeah.
So it could be a situation
and
like the revenge.
What's also going on too is, which is smart. The first few girls played old boy from Why Did I Get Married and start telling everybody's secrets at the table. When that happened, they know it's a big name. You call a lawyer, the lawyer ain't gonna say, "Oh no." You hear Lizzo name, we're gonna hear that. But number one, what we're gonna do is, to make this a bigger story, let's call some other dancers who make a corroborate what you're saying. Get them on it. Tell them they might have to get a bag into it. it's all gonna keep rolling. That's why you get more and more on this lawsuit because you got 2 or 3 who want to make one, and now let's call them so they can make this bigger. Know what I'm saying?
Only thing
The
I say
lawyer
about this
it's likely story, chef.
Likely story, right? It takes a lot. Now that's a lot of conspiracy. You might as well go ahead, go to the kitchen,
buddy.
Go to the kitchen. I want you to go to your kitchen and get you some aluminum foil and fold that shit up, because that was very conspiracy theorist. You know what I'm saying?
But I would say this: if everything were true, it wouldn't surprise me, because let's keep it real. We're all actors out here.
We don't know.
Let's keep it. You have your persona that you do for everybody, and then you got you. And if you're in the entertainment industry and you got a brand like with Lizzo, she get the brand with the whole, body positivity and all that good stuff. And it's like, all right, cool, whatever. But she could bank on it, and so she has to then play into that. Yeah,
you know how she banking on that shit? Because the body positivity thing came from people being negative about her body, and it's easy to like rock with that, right? But then she started to do stuff to lose weight and shit, right? Because you got to eventually, because I'm be honest, I'm fat right now, right? That shit, as you get older, it fucks with you. So you're like, as much as you like, the thing about the only reason you should be body positive about being overweight or just being like plus size is more so that nobody should be nobody needs to come out their mouth and shame you for that shit, because it doesn't affect you. It has nothing to do with you. But the idea of her saying that you don't have to be that way. Let me dial it back, because I'm sounding crazy. My whole thing about it is this: Lizzo, we don't know her.
Yeah,
we have this culture of people being seen as higher than because they're famous is giving Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was fucking Bill Cosby,
a monster. Yeah.
He was that nobody knew. Nobody would ever assume that Bill Cosby was anything but the nicest man on earth at one point in time. But now we see behind the closet and Bill Cosby is a fucking monster, right?
Yeah.
Lizzo,
Karl Malone.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen.
Ellen's the most recent one. Nobody in this world who ever thought that Ellen DeGeneres would be anything but the nicest person in the world. But just because this person's persona is that, or because she's body positive, does not mean that she's positive everything else. They had another girl come out who said that the boyfriend that Lizzo got right now, she took that nigga.
Oh, and niggas get took it every day.
But nobody would. But that speaks the character. It speaks the character.
Yeah,
it just speaks the character because she was squeaky clean before that. Not saying that
all is fair in love and war, baby. You should have better. Get good, then don't worry about it.
Do better. Your pussy should have been better.
If I could take him, was he really yours? You know,
it's just like the Jonathan Majors kind of thing, right? Like where they just throwing anything. Like, well, I remember back when we was in college and he was mad on set.
I'm so glad you brought him up. I'm so glad you brought him up. I'm so glad you brought Jonathan Majors up, because they fucking they air fried Jonathan Majors online. They air fried him off the accusation.
They assumed he was guilty.
Nothing. But now look at Lizzo off the accusation, and nobody is out here saying believe all women. Nobody.
True.
But
I believe in all
I would
women
say
right
this.
now.
I would say this though. The circumstances is very less than any other men's situation that's been going on. I can say that 100%. Like this is like from a 1 to 100. This is like a level 35. Like this ain't gonna cancel her. Even if all this was true, she would still be a big star. This not gonna hurt.
If she made women eat bananas out of another girl's pussy,
that's a moment,
crazy.
Bro.
You can't make her do it.
Well, you can.
Did she grab her hand?
They can.
Your ass fired if you don't eat this.
That's what I'm saying.
You can say that.
I'm not saying it.
She didn't say that though.
But I think what will happen is if it's your boss.
And she's happy that other employees doing stuff like. See, this is the problem, right? We get this is the problem. We get people who see, okay, these group of girls are hanging with Lizzo. They're this type of way. They having a good time, fun. They on her jazz. They getting special privileges. Maybe I need to be like them when that's probably not even the case. How you not know they just have a better bond, a better anything. Even if that's not you, why even stoop down to this? Okay, well, I'm gonna make this be so I can try to be in the group. And then when I'm in the group, I'm gonna say, well, you pressure me to be in this group. I don't get it.
That's the thing. That's literally that. You have a situation where somebody is in a position of power. You're not in a position of power. And I'm not going to tell you directly because telling you directly would be a crime. But if it's implied, if I'm looking at you like, what you not doing? Why you not? Come on, have some fun. Why you not doing it? And I'm pressuring you, and I'm your boss. That's why they tell you not to fraternize with your employees, because that thin line can be skewed. And you can mess around and do some shit and not intentionally do it, but then they feel pressured. That's your ass.
Yeah, and we see this in Chef. You know this. We've seen this in a lot of places, sports especially.
Sports. Now I'll sue my coach right now.
If we could, yeah. But like if you go
like,
back,
what? I sue the whole staff right now.
But like we
eat bananas out of pussies at 3. You not coming? What you mean you not coming? Why you not coming? I didn't tell you to do it, but I'm going. The whole culture of the back room is going to feel different if your ass don't go.
Yeah, it's kind of like that situation popped off at Northwestern where there was hazing going on, and if you aren't an active participant, could that impact what you can do?
They don't send your ass out. They may not kick you off the team, but they might not block for your ass too.
Yeah, you might not actually get time, and that just ruins your career.
That culture will change on your ass.
Yeah, say with acting. Oh, you wait. Oh, Chef, you mean you don't? I want to see you in your underwear. You look like you could act well, but let me see what your body looks like.
They on your ass.
Everybody's going out for this role here now.
What you going to
do?
You know what
I mean? So it's like,
and I'm not telling you directly, but that's like in the whole situation with Jonathan Majors, like I said before, they fried and fricasseed that man. But nobody's doing that for Lizzo right now. People now rightfully so. It might also be in a combination of fresh off of Carly Russell and Jussie Smollett. People was like, you know what? I'm gonna stand back for a second. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna jump to no conclusions. This is a wait and see type moment. So maybe they have some information that comes up or whatever. But I'm just saying, if she is the person, if any of this stuff is true, if they was out here. You know what I'm saying? Damn, were they spotty bananas? I think they were right.
I don't know. I always wonder, how do you get them up there without smushing them?
I think they take half of it out.
So it's just half of it and then put it, okay. I mean, I'm just,
shot it out there. Shot it out of it too. Like, what you mean shot it out? What you mean?
Because if there was a raw banana in that coochie, if there was a raw banana in that coochie, Lizzo is a demon. She is our level.
Hey, no, how about this though? Why is it Lizzo's fault that the other sexual dancer had a banana in her coochie?
That's the sexual, that's her job, Chef.
No, that's her job.
Yeah, that's her job.
She went to
Lizzo's fault that she's putting a banana in her own coochie.
Bro, she went to Lido's. She went to Lido's and got the damn bananas herself, bro.
No, it would be like this. Hey, we're all having fun here, right? Oh, hey, Chef, go ahead and eat that out, man. Go ahead, get that banana out of there real quick. Let me go ahead and see.
Oh my God, pickled bananas.
Hey, all right, how about this? We'll say this, right?
Pickled bananas, bro.
We'll say this. Out of all y'all, right? Say if all this came out to be 100% true, but we'll leave it like this: 100% true. What happens next? Because I say nothing.
Her career is fine.
So if it's a real legit essay moment, that's actual legal charges. Everything else, I think she's probably gonna just settle. They'll be broken off a little bit, and it may go away.
Her best bet. Well, first of all,
they got to prove all of this though. They got to get documentation for all.
Yeah, if it goes to court, yes. But if they settle, then they can say, well, probably seal the case, and then we won't talk about it.
For civil suits, is it beyond a reasonable doubt? It's not beyond a reasonable doubt, right? You literally can have some doubt with this shit.
Honestly,
I
I'm
think
not
it's
sure.
based on a judge.
If it's
What the judge sees feasible, I believe.
Yeah, it's not a jury trial, so
I don't think it's all jury. No.
So if they go off of what they're saying, if it's enough people corroborating this story, she's paying.
Yeah, she's gonna
how
pay
much? I don't know. Now, when this will fuck up her money, literally everything that she gets money off of right now is off of her being this positive role model type person. She's not going to be getting none of those looks anymore. She gonna have this pure music.
Man, she got to go to the dark side, man. Go ahead. Dark Lizzo. Go ahead, drop like some I'm just saying, drop some diss tracks.
Hey,
drop some
Lizzo, the ratchet ladies would love you over there. If you want to leave the positivity movement alone, look at the ratchetness right now. It's amazing. They going up. Go fuck with Sexy Red, Summer Walker and them, man. Go to the club with them.
Matter of fact, be so terrible. Name your next album Banana Show.
Fire.
Just do it.
Just come out in the video. She's dressed like a banana or some shit like
pajamas.
Bananas and pajamas. But okay, hold on. I want to make sure I got all this shit, yo. Oh, the new photo shoot. She had old girl. She made everybody. Now she said that they all had to take a nude photo. The girl who was Christian didn't want to take one. They tried to pressure her to do it. She kept fighting it, and then they made her do it with like a nude bra. So she took a picture with a nude bra opposed to just being completely naked. But the rest of the girls are naked, and every last one of them was not okay with it. Some of them were okay with it, fine with it, but some of them weren't. Go ahead,
you sir in the back.
I got a question for the classroom. So the one that was fighting back and said, I don't want to be naked for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th time. Then they say, you know what? Okay, you don't have to be naked. Put the new bra on. They seen she was able to still have her job after fighting 5, 6 times for not being naked. It still says they feel pressure. I don't get it.
But that same shorty who did all that ain't working for Lizzo no more.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of dancers lose their job.
That's what I'm saying. She did it, but the thing about it is, though, right? If you sit there and see, like I'm saying, if people were getting let go for other things throughout the process, and you start feeling like, dang, I might not be able, I might fuck this up, man. If I do this shit, I'm gonna have to go back home and I'm gonna be doing like dancing for other people, like, but it's not gonna be as prestigious as this going out on tour. Well, arguably one of the biggest stars right now is Lizzo.
So Adam 22 said, "Look, Dojo, TresNeches could come rock out with us, get your numbers up, but first, you gotta come with me in this back room." And we got
but see, the thing is, right? One, there's no pressure from Adam 22 because there are other routes out here. What we're doing right here literally could just be done by us and us alone. But if Adam 22 was YouTube, that's like I'm not. That's a lot of fucking pressure.
Then you're going to the room if it was YouTube.
I mean, I'm like,
hey, look, man,
you's a freaky ass nigga.
My nigga.
Yo, the way you said it was crazy.
What was gotta be the sacrificial lamb? Man.
I'm like, okay, look, no mouth. Okay, just a little.
All right. No mouth and don't aim for my
eyes.
This is over here. Just put it over here, man. All right.
Throw the whole podcast away.
We gonna be all right.
I did it for you. Pretty quick. I did it for you guys. All right. I did it for you and the fans. All right, man. Lizzo's R. Lely, apparently, but according to Chef, she's not.
Chef is reserving his judgment.
He's reserving his judgment.
I need to hear more.
She comes out. Okay, whatever. All right. But let's go ahead, leave the subject, and we're going to wrap this up with a little bit of what we watching. All right. Now, for me, I'll go ahead and go first. Usually I give y'all a little bit of anime, which I am still currently looking at some really good stuff. We had right now, Jujutsu Kaisen is going fucking crazy. The storyline is insane. If you're not into that, please get into the anime. But also, I'm currently watching the show. We got one more episode left. Came out earlier this year. and it's Tulsa King by
I've heard about it. Yeah.
Tulsa King with Steven. Say Steven. What's his name? Sylvester Stallone. That show is good, bro. It's a good time, and to give you like the synopsis of the show, he plays a mafia capo who like basically went to prison for murder, did 25 years, gets back out, and you know what I'm saying, he tries to get back into the game, and the mafia boss or whatever was like, yo, I want you to go and set up shop in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Right.
And then he goes, sets up, and then chaos ensues. It's good. It's a good show, bro. It's a good, clean 9 episodes. It's like 9 episodes by an hour apiece. It's a solid show. It's funny. Sylvester Stallone is showing some range from like, you know what I'm saying, from sad parts to happy parts to just it's a good show.
That's what's up.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so check that out. Tulsa King. Good stuff.
So with me, I just finished up Twisted Metal. That was good. Right now as well, I'm watching The Walking Dead, Dead City, and also throwing it back with
Is that good?
Throwing it back, pause. Yes, Walking Dead, Dead City is good. I love Negan and what's Glenn's wife's name? Maggie. Yes.
Maggie and Negan. Yeah. What you got going on, Q?
Yeah, so Twisted Metal, the other is a throwback anime actually that I didn't even know came out. So just skewering, looking over YouTube, and I came across a show called The Irresponsible Captain Tyler, which is hilarious. So it's basically an anime about, imagine the most incompetent, lucky person you can think about, and for some reason they become a spaceship captain in the middle of a war. No. So yeah, it's one of those situations. And
okay, like an isekai?
Kind of so it's
or is it like Urkel on a spaceship?
So it's not as bad as Urkel. No, it ain't as bad as Urkel. Imagine putting Cole in charge of a starship.
Oh, okay. Cole.
Yeah.
He's only a little bit better.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But Cole be making it sometimes. You're like, yo, is Cole secretly smart? Or is he just so slow he don't know what he talking? But anyways, yeah, he just happened to stumble across the good thing. Okay. But that's what I've been on. So try to look for more stuff to get into.
Let's get up out of here. But first, we just want to take this time to thank the listeners and viewers. Yeah, we do this for you. And without you, this whole show would just be me in a back room with YouTube. And who the hell wants that? So remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
So I don't have to do that.
Hey man, brother Dojo, everybody.